Hey friends, it's time for That's Life with Julie, and today it's Random Monday, so prepare yourselves for some random thoughts. First thing, William Devane, that little dude from Knots Landing who has somehow resurrected his Lifetime Movie Network career now in the 2000s by being a spokesperson for selling gold. You know, he loves to talk about gold and how good it feels and how good it looks and how awesomely ready he is for the apocalypse because he has so much gold all around him. Well, I was reading the news, and apparently there are lots like billionaires that are buying gold and central banks that are buying gold and individuals who are buying gold, and I was just struck with this thought. I'm just like, is there like an unlimited source of gold? Is there like a gold fountain somewhere that someone has failed to tell me about? And if so, where is it? I'm just wondering. Does gold just like produce itself over and over and over and over again? Infinity? Do we run out of gold? Is it possible that people are buying gold, but they don't actually have the gold in their hands, in their possession? It's on a piece of paper saying you have this much gold, and actually they don't have that gold, because if everybody wanted all their gold at the same time, there'd be no gold. These are the questions that keep me up at night. So I was thinking about that. And then on a totally different side of life, I was struck by the fact that how God in his goodness and his wisdom is so wise in not letting us know in our teens, not letting us have a real perspective of how things are. And here's my thing. All right, so I've raised two sons, right? I have one that's 23 years old and one who's soon to be 18. So I watch them and I listen to them and our conversations and their interactions with the ladies and their hesitancy to talk to the ladies and different things like that. And one day I just started laughing because I was like, if I had known when I was 15 how not confident, well, I won't say his name, but if I had known how not confident that dude was, I would have like totally talked to him, because I assumed at age 15 and age 16, age 17, that like the teenage guy that I was mooning over and was pining for was just like, hey, I've got it all together, babe, and I'm not interested in you, or hey, I am interested in you, but I'm just not, interested. Well, turns out I watched my sons, I talked to friends that were formerly teenage boys, now they're men, and they tell me, Julie, that's not the way it is at all. In fact, there's a reason we didn't talk to you when you were 15 or 16. It's because, well, for one reason, you intimidated us because you were kind of loud. Imagine that. And not just loud, but pretty confident. And see, here's the thing that they didn't know is that I really wasn't quite as confident as they thought I was, but I was loud about myself, so that gives the apparent thing of being confident. Anyway, I was just thinking about how funny that is, and I've looked at girls who I knew were interested in my sons and kind of watched interactions on Facebook at times before, because yes, I have been a stalker mom before on Facebook. Do you have a problem with that? I didn't think so. And anyway, there were just times when I wanted to write him a little note and say, hey, relax, seriously. He notices you, he thinks you're cute, but he's terrified to talk to you. In fact, he'll probably puke on your shoes if he does. So that's Random Thoughts with Julie, just thinking about gold and thinking about teenage and wisdom, and I'm just glad that we figure it out a little bit more as we get older. Sometimes. I'll talk to you guys later. That's Life with Julie.